Hello gentlemen traders and investors. Website in touch Guru.Markets. Thank you so much for watching our review. Now we will compare the main fundamental indicators of the company Apple Inc., ticker AAPL. The review was created based on current information as of April 23, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Apple Inc. belongs to the subcategory phones. 6 organizations take part in the assessment. This is unrepresentative. We start with general information about the corporation. A little further we will look at each indicator in a little more detail. If you want, you can put a stop. We propose to consider each parameter of the corporation under study more carefully. Access to the table with the classification of company tickers is absolutely free and open. We kindly ask you to disseminate the analysis of the action on your social network. So let's finally begin. Market capitalization of the organization Apple Inc. is $2,560.88 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $2,584 billion. Apple Inc. accounts for a share of 99.111%. This is the main leader of the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $73.09 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $97 billion. Apple Inc. accounts for a share of 75.462%. Having made a comparison of the shares of the exchange and book value, we will see the following. Share Apple Inc. in the subcategory when assessing stock capitalization is 99.111%. The book value is 75.462%. This is 24% less than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the organization's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The debts of the organization under study amount to $106.704 billion. Debt to book value represents 146% of the company's equity. Rating for the company's debt obligations. Bad, -1 point. The company's stock market value to earnings ratio is 25.8. While the average in the subcategory is 25.4, which is 2% higher than the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Profits for the last 12 months amounted to $100,913 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $110,809 million. 9.8% more than now. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 6.6. The average in the subcategory is 6.3, which is 5% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of stock price-to-revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $385,710 million. Forward revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $423,530 million. This is 10% more than now. An assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 26.2%, with an average in the subcategory of 24.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.3%. Margin assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 99.781%. This is 1% more than the market capitalization share. And this fact shows the imbalance of the organization's current exchange price Apple Inc., rather towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is $15,906,000. And for the subcategory $16,014,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's indicators is 0.7%. Estimation of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's profit per employee is $626,800, with an average for the subcategory of $631,300. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1%. Estimated profit per individual employee compared to subcategory performance. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue per individual employee of the company is $2,396,000. By subcategory $2,539,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 6%. Estimation of sales per each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions is 0.7%, with an average for the subcategory of 0.7%. This is a short squeeze risk indicator. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 40% for the company Apple Inc. While in the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 46%. Technically, stocks in the subcategory are valued roughly the same as stocks Apple Inc. Comparing the dynamics of a company's share price Apple Inc. and subcategory companies. We can see that over 12 months the stock Apple Inc. showed a change of -0.5%. Against price changes in the subcategory -28.4%. This clearly does not indicate anything, but you need to take note of this fact. Result: 0 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0 points. If you look broadly, within the US market in general. Note that the average score for the market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a 0-point rating for the company Apple Inc. Let's look at the table of orders that is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made by the information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis of the company's shares Apple Inc. Information and reference system Guru.Markets, the following decision is made. Do not open an order due to the fact that Apple Inc. not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information system Guru.Markets. You are the coolest audience in the whole world.